The U.S. bans new foreign-made drones and components. More on that coming up, but first. When Amazon's latest Echo speakers arrived in October, a feature the company spent time hyping during its Fall Devices event was missing. Alexa Home Theater arrived in late November, allowing owners of a recent Fire TV device and either of the new Echo speakers the ability to use up to 5 units and an Echo sub as a surround sound setup. The main selling point is that the underlying tech allows you to put the speakers wherever you want, and Alexa Home Theater will handle the rest. A robust array of speakers is a considerable investment, though, and there are limitations to Amazon's latest Play for your living room. At the most basic level, Alexa Home Theater is an automatic room calibration tool that's akin to TruePlay from Sonos, SpaceFit Sound from Samsung, or Sound Field Optimization from Sony. The feature, no matter which company builds it, is designed to automatically tune the acoustics of a soundbar or other speakers to the acoustics of the room. These tools allow companies to account for things like high ceilings and weird angles, adjusting audio performance so things sound their best no matter how your home is designed. Head over to Engadget.com and check out the full article, everything you need to know about Amazon's newest Echo feature, the Alexa Home Theater. And upgrading to a good SSD can make your computer feel brand new again. Apps open faster, files move in a blink, and even older machines start to feel a lot more responsive. It is one of the easiest ways to breathe life into a laptop or desktop without replacing the whole system, and the performance boost is something you notice right away. There are plenty of SSDs to choose from, though, and the naming alone can be confusing if you are not already familiar with the specs. Some drives are built for simple upgrades, while others offer speeds that benefit creators or gamers. To help you sort through it, we tested a wide mix of options and pulled together the best SSDs you can buy right now. Check out our entire list of the best SSDs in 2026 at Engadget.com. The Federal Communications Commission has added foreign-made drones and their critical components to the agency's covered list, making them prohibited to import into the U.S. In a public notice published by the FCC, it said several national security agencies have determined that unmanned aircraft systems, UAS, and their critical components produced in foreign countries pose an unacceptable risk to the national security of the United States. UAS and UAS critical components must be produced in the United States, the agency said. UAS are inherently dual use. They are both commercial platforms and potentially military or paramilitary sensors and weapons. UAS and UAS critical components, including data transmission devices, communication systems, flight controllers, ground control stations, controllers, navigation systems, batteries, smart batteries, and motors produced in a foreign country could enable persistent surveillance, data exfiltration, and destructive operations over U.S. territory, including over World Cup and Olympic venues and other mass gathering events. FCC Chair Brendan Carr clarified on X that the ban does not affect old drones. People can continue using the devices they've already purchased, and retailers can keep selling models that have already been approved by the agency. The new rule only applies to upcoming models. He also said that the Department of War or the Department of Homeland Security can allow specific new models, a certain class of drones, or particular components to be sold in the U.S. The FCC didn't name any manufacturers in particular, but one of the most well-known brands that will be affected by the ban is Chinese company DJI, which told Engadget that it was disappointed by the agency's decision. While DJI was not singled out, no information has been released regarding what information was used by the executive branch in reaching its determination, a spokesperson said. DJI has long been in the U.S. government's crosshairs and has been trying to prove that its products aren't a national security threat. DJI products are among the safest and most secure on the market, supported by years of reviews conducted by U.S. government agencies and independent third parties, they added. Concerns about DJI's data security have not been grounded in evidence and instead reflect protectionism, contrary to the principles of an open market. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Gadget contributor Mariella Moon and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.